Hello there, Rick Hendrick, Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. This is Coach Stephanie with part 2 of your mystery shop. I submitted a request via your website on July the 15th at 11:38 a.m. I received a phone call at 5:17 p.m. and got this email in my inbox at 12:18 p.m. from Alan Wilson. Alan, be sure that you email the customer within less than 15 minutes when you're sending an email before you've spoken to the customer. You also want to be sure that you call the customer in less than 15 minutes as well. Grab control of the call and use the script so that you can schedule an appointment and get them to your dealership. If you can't get an appointment, ask for a tentative time. Lock down a day to follow up at the very least, but never depend on them to call you back. When sending your follow-up email, I do want to show you, I did get a follow-up email from you. However, I graded the first email that you sent because the follow-up email that you sent literally is just your contact information. Remember, we want to use the follow-up email as an opportunity to get them information that they may not have written down while you were on the phone, and you want to be sure that you continue building rapport with them. So the follow-up email should go within less than 15 minutes. And then you want to be sure that you thank the customer for their time on the phone. Confirm next steps to remind them of whatever you agreed to during the phone conversation. Give a value statement about your dealership. And be sure that the email is free of spelling and grammatical errors. You also want to be sure that you have a complete signature file that has a link to your website as well as a link to your email address, and that you give the customer a value statement. I did not grade this email because giving you credit for the very first email that you sent actually gave you the better score. So that is the email that I graded. I just wanted to make sure that I covered with you what we're actually looking for in your follow-up email. When you are, like I said, when you're sending an email before you've spoken to the customer, be sure that you validate the customer's decision of vehicle with positive words or industry information. Give information on the exact vehicle that they inquired on. Set the expectation that they will be getting a future phone call from your dealership, and give a value statement that sets your dealership apart from the competition. Like I said, keep in mind, most customers who are shopping online are usually looking at multiple dealerships, so we want to give them information that truly sets us apart from the rest. You do have a subject line that is attention grabbing and that it's clear what it's about and who it's from. You did address availability and let me know that the exact vehicle that I had requested was in fact available. Also, the email is free of spelling and grammatical errors, and you do have a complete signature file with a link to your website as well as a link to your email address. So I would be able to go in and look at additional vehicles or additional price quotes. Just keep in mind that you only get one chance to make a great first impression, so we want to be sure that we give a value statement in every single communication we have with the customer, whether it's on the phone or whether it's via email. We want to give information on the exact vehicle they inquired about when we're emailing before we've spoken to them. We want to validate their decision of vehicle, like I said, with positive words or industry information. And you want to be sure that you set the expectation that they're going to be getting a future phone call from the dealership, as well as making sure that you always use that script when you're speaking to the customer, because you only get one chance and you want to be sure that you schedule an appointment and get them to your dealership. Timing is everything, so keep up the hard work, keep practicing. Your secret code is timing, TIMING, timing. Have a great day.